Good afternoon. I guess for me, technically, still good morning. How's everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Nagesh. Hello, Small Boss. Rhonda, Coffee. Good to see you all. Let me double check that I got this going. Okay, yes, YouTube is live. Beautiful. Alright, well, let's do it. So the plan for today, we got a couple of hours here to work with before I've got to wander off and do some other things. But we're going to start off with some Legends. We're going to get Legends out of the way today. And then probably start working on, I don't know if we'll get all the way through it, but I'm going to start working on the upgrade guides for Town Hall 16 and Town Hall 17. So I got to get those done. And then we can go back and start working on more of these attack guides. Need to get those done for lower Town Hall levels as well. Alright, so let's do it. I did do my attacks yesterday, although it looks like I only did like 6 of them. I swore I did all 8, but apparently not. Luckily, I didn't take that many defenses, though, so still went positive, even with only 6 attacks. And then defense is doing alright today. Alright. You're hoping to do the grease catch today at work? You're excited for the opportunity to work. Very nice, I'm happy for you. Alright. Let's do an attack. Also, let's do predictions over on Twitch. There you go. The first prediction is live. You guys want to throw points at it? I don't know what kind of bases we're going to be seeing today. Should be all Town Hall 17 now. We're not super low Legends, but I mean we still have these Rush Town Hall 17s, so it's also not super high Legends. We're getting towards that middle. We're getting towards that 5,500 hump, and hopefully we'll be able to get over that like tomorrow, maybe. We're not going to do it today. We're still too far off. Let's do it. Let's go from this side, actually. Clear out a little bit of this corner. Come on, Fox, get in there. Here we go. Alright. Nothing major so far. Let's do another invis here. I'm just going to go with the recall. Keep that Fox alive. I should have let her get that bomb tower, but that's okay. Got a little too carried away there. There's that. There's that. Come on. Why is it not dropping? There we go. I was trying to drop the Apprentice Ward, and the guy didn't want to go in. It's always annoying. Let's do a little Earthquake right here. Oh, we got the Furnace on defense. We'll take care of that. The Rocket Balloon's also kind of annoying here, to be honest. Oof, the Defending Queen popped my log launcher open, too. That's a scam. Let's rage right here. Oh, where's the king going? Go back in. Go. There you go. Hit that rage, buddy. Beautiful. That got a little sketchy. There we go. Hogs are in. I swear it's not registering like half my freaking taps. I'm always complaining about that. I need to fix it. I need to fix it. Hello, Rika. Good morning. Pop the queen. Do a little heal here. Probably just do a heal here. A little more spread than what I would typically like for heals, but oh well. Pop the RC. Queen's clearing out everything up there. That's why she got those invis spells. Helps her out a little bit. Yeah, oh, I didn't see that. It's a good thing I noticed. That's why we do a little look around. That could have been annoying. I don't know if it would have been a time issue or not. Maybe. Not now. Oh, man, oh, man. Someone bet against you? Nice. Yesterday was a negative day. Told him having a chef degree is funny. Alright. If we didn't have negatives, we'd be unaware of the positives. This is true. This is true. Alright. How are we looking on channel points? I'll give you guys a few more seconds here. Let me answer this message. Alright, I'm going to end submissions. Here we go. Hey, ready? 3-star in CWL and subbed real quick. Nice. How we doing? Look at that. Ready, Toop, JT with the back-to-back-to-back triples. You love to see that. I think we're on good track here. If Money Mitch could triple and Gruich and Fluffy, if we triple out, we're going to hit 40 stars in this war. And we'll have like a really good chance to actually push for first place. Well, now we did lose one war. However, these Germans still have to fight the Japanese players that beat us. They play them next round, right? Yes. Germans versus Japanese. So the Japanese team doesn't have to beat the German team, but if they could hold them to like 30-something stars, that'd be amazing. If they could beat them, that'd be even better. That'll set us up for a round 7 where we could potentially promote to Champs 1. We lost this war by like a star, I think. Yep, 38 to 39. Unfortunate. I didn't get bases set up for us either this time, so I've been slacking. Alright, what is this, World War II? Where are the Italians at? That is funny. But I'm pretty sure the Germans and the Japanese were a bit more friendly in World War II. Willey, wait, what? What'd I do? You went perfect 2 days in a row. Hey, very nice. Congrats. I'm about where you are in Legend League. Nice coffee. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get end of the day around 5,400 or so. I think that should be feasible, especially if I don't take all my defenses again. I only had 4 of them yesterday. And then tomorrow, we're going to get over that 5,500 hump. You need bases for Legend League? Trying to push this season? Okay. I think I said yesterday I was going to post bases. I'm going to make sure that I post bases in our Discord for Crimson Fog today. I'm going to set up a channel so that we have war bases, and then we have Legend League bases so that I can give you guys some Legend League bases to work with. So you're the second person to ask for that, so I'll make sure that I get that done after stream. Hello, Venom Hate. Hello, welcome in over on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I butchered your name, and I apologize. Is it just Vin? The M threw me off a little bit. Showed up more days to your job than the other coworkers. Nice. Your upgrade guide helped me out a lot. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching it. I got a few more of those upgrade guides I need to get done. Which one did you watch, if you don't mind me asking? Which town hall level are you at? We might be working on some of those today. Alright, this one's for the channel points. The lowest you'll reset today is 5716. Heck yeah. So, I was pretty sick on Friday, so I didn't actually do my attacks on Friday. Unfortunately. If I had done my attacks on Friday, I'd have like 4 days in a row of attacks being done. Which I know to most people doesn't sound like a lot. But for me, that's pretty good. This is actually like a legit base. Let me think for a second. Alright, I don't think this was the optimal spot, but I couldn't come up with better alternatives in my mind. So this is what we get. Stop. Oh god, that fox. They're fighting the king. Alright, we're fine. Oops. I messed that up, didn't I? Alright. That's fine. I actually got the cannon down, so that does help. Let's do this. This. Good furnace. There we go. Earthquake all that. Get that out of there. Hopefully nothing goes out. Come on, King, go back. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? He's trying to go for the queen. She's on the other side. Oh my god, the heroes. You're killing me. Maybe these Yeti Mites can hop over and grab that town hall. Oh, they're going the wrong way too. Okay. Well. This is not good. This is not going according to plan. So we will react as well as we can here. We got a bunch of hogs going straight to the core. Unexpected, but we'll take it. Got the town hall down. I can't do anything down here because of all these defenses that got skipped, so the queen will clean that up, I guess. We'll just save the cleanup for this side over here. I think we're okay. When you're not in hard mode, the Super Hog Riders are pretty good. They'll get you out of a sketchy spot most of the time. We still have the queen's ability, but time is not our friend. So let's pop that. 24 seconds. All the hogs are gone. It's up to the RC. And this freaking clan castle. I should have saved one wizard for that. Actually, we should be okay. Get through the king quickly, quickly. 10 seconds, go. Go! Knees to chest, woman! Knees to chest! Alright, we got it. Whew. 4 seconds to spare. Nice. Alright, let me catch up on some chat. Your Town Hall 14 now upgrading to Town Hall 15. Very nice. I do have a Town Hall 15 guide on the channel. I'm working on Town Hall 16 and 17 today. And then there's a couple of older ones I gotta go back and redo, but that's like lower Town Hall levels. Because they added in the dang Hero Hall after I made the guides, and I was like, ah, surely these guides will never need updated. Well, they proved me wrong. But there we go, the believers barely get paid on this one. Whoever voted no almost got a big payout. Here we go, the next prediction is live. Let me request troops and we'll take a look at a base really quickly. Come on, there we go. QC8J. Some guy said he doesn't want to upgrade Sneezy in case a new pet comes out that's better. What? That doesn't even make sense. That makes actually no sense. In Judo server? Oh, man. Well, if you find out he's in my clan, let me know so I can kick him. I don't think we have any Sneezy haters in our clan. Alright, let me see. Check out your base. You don't use the king. Well, you should still upgrade your king, because sometimes your strategy might change. And it's always good to have that option available. So that would be my recommendation. Still upgrade all your heroes. The king is a very good hero. But I can see that you're a dragon attacker. But you know, you might go up to Town Hall 15 and decide, hey, I like this ground attack. Or you get to Town Hall 16 and realize that Root Riders are the strongest troop in the game. And you're like, oh, it's time to upgrade that Barbarian King. Otherwise, it's looking good. Looks like you're pretty much maxed out. This, I like the way this layout looks. Looks quite familiar. I like it. Well, best of luck in your Town Hall 15 journey. If you ever have any questions, you know where to find me. Although, I need to catch up on YouTube comments. I haven't looked at those in a while. I feel bad. I neglected the YouTube comment section. I need to go back and answer a bunch of people. Well, in my defense, YouTube stopped giving me notifications, so it was really easy to forget about YouTube comments. But I gotta stay on top of that. You tried not to yell at him. You're going to work in about 17 minutes. We'll have a great day at work, Coffee. 1.5 hours for a total of 9.25 this week. And it's good money. Good to hear. Alright, let's do an attack, and then after... This one's not for the channel points. The one after this is. So this one's just a warm-up for the channel points attack. Once the new ranked mode comes out, we'll have actual, like, warm-up attacks that we can do. Although, I do have some concerns about that I didn't think about the last time we talked about the ranked mode. I'm a little bit worried about the not ranked mode not having any trophies at all. And the reason I find that concerning is because I feel like there should still be a trophy system. That way you can push up for better bases, because I don't know, is it just going to give us rushed Town Hall 17s for farming? Is it going to give us actually maxed out bases? Are we going to be able to search? I don't know. So I'm a little bit worried about that. I feel like it would still be good to have, like, basically a trophy pushing system separate from ranked, if that makes sense. But it seems like the regular attacks won't have any trophies whatsoever. Maybe I'm off my rocker, who knows. That's another one of the wait and see kinds of things. We'll wait and see if we get good bases to hit in multiplayer mode versus ranked mode. I mean, obviously ranked mode should be much better, and those bases will definitely get better as you go higher. So I mean, it's just like regular trophy pushing. Why does the king still go back outside? Why you do these things, stupid? Let's pop Queen's ability, drop in a little rage. And let's get going with the hogs. There we go, everybody's in. Let's poison up the CC. Heal. But RC should have been down there to help out with this prince. He's being quite the nuisance. Let's do that. Oh, this one's getting a little bit rocky. That prince is doing a lot of damage down there. It's very annoying. Yeah, this one didn't go so well. Losing everything. That prince is killing everything. Can't really do anything about it. He's just going to kill these wizards immediately. I need the RC down there. This one's cooked. Whoops. There's a slip up for today. Of course, the champ's not even going down towards the prince. Unfortunate. Oh well. Can't win them all. I just needed a better spot to push in the kill squad. I think that's the biggest issue there, because I didn't really have good pathing for the hogs that way. I mean, it was still close. Just a couple of defenses left. That prince really did a freaking number, though. He killed a whole big group of hogs down there. No, this is not the one for points. The next one is for points. Have I watched One Piece? No. I haven't really watched anime of any type in a long time, but I've not watched any One Piece. I've heard if I wanted to get into One Piece, it'd be like a lot of episodes to watch. That is one thing I know about that show. Alright, this one's for the points. Predictions are closed. We have one non-believer. Let's do it. Yeah, the minion prince on defense is gross. Especially for the poor hoggies that can't fight back. Alright, alright. Let's get a triple this time. Okay. This should be an easy one. I mean, for one, he's not maxed. For two, the base layout's actually really good for me. Get in there, Fox. There you go. Oh, I didn't expect that. I thought she was going to go to the right. That unlucky. we go. The log launcher / queen will be able to finish off the multi-archer tower, so that's good. Plus we got the snakes. Okay. And we want to start the hogs from over here. I forgot my minion prince for the kill squad, so we'll just add it to the piggies. Again, I don't like spreading out the heals like that, but when the hogs split like that, it's kind of hard to avoid. I could have pathed them a little bit better into there, but I was trying to get to that Gigabomb early and those heroes. So that's why that was the awkward spread. I probably shouldn't do it that way. But I think this time will be fine. That's a lot of hogs still left. That's a whole lot of pork chops. And that prince. Stop it. Somebody get the prince. Where's my RC? Oh, is she dead? Man, she never dies. What the heck? So I have nothing. Okay, the warden just sniped him. Never mind. The warden's like, yo, I got this. Alright, we'll take that. How did the RC die, though? That's kind of crazy. I still had an invis left for her. This is getting a little dicey towards the end, but I got the invis, I guess, for the warden. It's going to be potentially a time issue. Come on, guys. Go, go, go. We got plenty of stuff left over. Of course, we got skellies. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. GG. 3 seconds to spare. We have 59 watchers, do we? Looks like we do. Nice. Need a 1k more archer points to give him a snack. Well, it looks like you'll get some more out of here. There you go. Believers get paid. How many attacks are left? 4. So we'll get 2 more predictions out of this. Here's the next one. It is live. Let's keep running them back. I gotta remember to do my raids so that I get more medals. Your clanmates can't even 3-star the same town hall. We've lost 3 matches in a row. Oh man, that's rough. Well, I'm gonna start working on doing some attack strategy guides here soon. So once those are ready, feel free to share them with your clanmates. We'll be probably working on those tomorrow, actually. Need to get some Town Hall 10 stuff done, start working on Town Hall 11. Alright, let me think. I guess I don't really get time for that. There we go. Thinking's overrated. It's not exactly a scary base, so it should be fine. There we go, moving on. We'll get this monolith out of here. Another invis, there you go. Yoink. Beautiful. Okay. We'll break. I was gonna drop the headhunter, but I don't think it'd actually make it through the fire spinner. So it's not really worth it. Let's pop king. Drop a rage. And then hogs. Let's poison first. Those hogs from the bottom. Actually, from up here. There we go. That worked out. Oops. Well, Didn't mean to drop a heal in the grass. That's great. I was trying to drop headhunters. Oh no. Out of all the bases though, I think I can get away with it on this one. Fingers crossed. That heal spell wasn't supposed to go there. Let's drop in some cleanup now, I guess. But I mean, we still have so many hog riders. This would be a good spot for a heal. But we don't even need it. Rushed base. Get out of here. Get out of here. Putting an invis in the last 10 seconds. Oh yeah, that last attack. I would never do that. This time I had a little more time to work with. Going to bed now? Alright, I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good night. Alright, the channel point predictions on Twitch. We need a lurker to put some points on. No, we need a non-believer. We need a non-believer in the Twitch chat who's got some points to throw in. So if we had any more hits going in, still have 3 more. Okay, still the same. Defense held, nice. It's a WBB defense. Alright, we did get some non-believers. Oh, end submissions, let's do it. Let's do it. Actually, I didn't look to see how high we are. Just kind of curious where we're at now. Find out after this hit. This is kind of like the same base. Is this not the exact same base we just hit? This looks very, very similar. I'm going crazy now. Alright, well, we're gonna do the same thing. This one's even more rushed, though. It's got, like, Town Hall 11 defenses in here. If I fail this, there's a problem. Yoink. Yeah, the same base back to back stripping me out. People gotta stop doing that. Same thing with the heal swag. Yeah. There you go, the heal swag is in. Trigger that invis. That's what I'm waiting on, is that invis to go off so that we can do this. Furnaces. At least he's got a good defensive CC. Unlike the last guy. Okay. Couple of hogs over here. GG. Sheesh. You had all double rage bases today. I'm surprised we don't see more invis bases for Legends. Especially since that's the only place invis bases are actually any good. If you put an invis tower on your base for war or CWL, I mean, people have time to just plan against it, and it's one of the easiest spell towers to negate. But if you throw it in Legends, it's a bit tricky. What was the good defensive troops? The Furnace is good defensive troop with the Ice Golem. Or, Rocket Balloon, that kind of thing. I don't remember what the other base had, but I remember thinking it was kind of silly. Alright, that was for points, so let me pay that one out. And last one. Will I triple? In low legends it works. Super drag with Ice Golem. Was it super drag with Ice Golem? That's a good CC. In low legends it works? Okay, so you think the Invis is better for lower legends? I mean, that makes sense. Especially for these guys that get into higher legends and have a lot more practice. But yeah, super drag with Ice Golem's a good CC. Another one that's really good is 2 Ice Golems, 3 Rocket Balloons, and an Archer. That one's a really good CC. Let's do this. It's an annoying CC, yeah. Especially if the Super Dragon gets somewhere where you don't have a counter for air troops. That can be very bad. This is... It's these obstacles, man. They've got to get rid of these. Well, they said they will. I can't wait. Because there's, like, actually nothing in this core aside from the monolith. Man, that's so annoying. Alright. I should have made the cannon invisible. Not being aggressive enough with the invis. Yoink. That was close. Okay. Go. Everybody's going in. We have super minions on defense. I do not recommend using defensive super minions. That is old meta defense. Those are mostly anti-queen charge. And people don't queen charge anymore. Will they get some damage in? Sure, but there's much better options. Alright, let's actually start the super hogs like this. Oh, they hit that rage. That's unfortunate. Hello, Hook Tower. We meet again. Did my headhunters not make it through to the king? Oh, he's going down. Never mind. We're good. Sometimes you lose track of those headhunters. Sometimes they're still going, sometimes not. But this is going to be fine. Where's my queen? She's still walking around the outside. Not being particularly helpful. Little RC charge on the back end. And GG. Absolutely clapped it. Get out of here with your obstacles. You were listening, not watching? Gotcha. I do the same thing for streams when I'm at work. I put my headphones in and listen to streams. Alright. This will be the one for the points. Did we get points on both sides? We do. Alright, submissions are closed. Professor Cyrus with a big 1,000 on no. Alright. Let's do it. Last attack of the day for this account. Okay. A core hook tower. Let's go with an interesting one here. Good Tesla. On my RC off track. That was a lot of damage on the fox there. That was good. Is it a witch on defense? I see the Electro Titan. She's on the right side there. Just kind of poison like that. Oops. Trying to drop the Apprentice Warden. Fortunately, Log Launcher's not making it quite as far as I would have liked. So I was hoping it would take out the Hook Tower. But I guess if it yoinks in Yetis, that works. That'll do. Alright, let's get these hogs from this side. Got a lot of enemy heroes in the core. Headhunters needed to be a little bit earlier, I think. That's fine. It worked out. Alright, do we get it? I think so. Got a lot of hogs on the right side. Giants just chilling. I was gonna say he's opening walls for the queen, but I don't see the queen. I think she's dead. Typical. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah, the hook towers can be very annoying. In this case, not so much. Where's Killerbot? It's a great question. Killerbot, I don't think has been in here yet today. He's missing all these predictions. Oh, we got a storage over there. It's like, what are we missing? I think I just caused myself the time fail. I didn't realize that storage was there. Oh, God. That's what happens when you swag the invis on the buildings. Whoops. Professor Cyrus taking the points. Oh, no. What did I do? We'll pretend that didn't happen. I had no idea there was still a storage left. Oh. Well, there we go. So we made it over 5,500. But, I still have defenses to take, so I don't think we'll stay in 5,500. There's still 4 more defenses. I don't know what you're talking about, Rika. Nothing happened. See, we finished up with all triples. Triple, triple, triple. Beautiful. That was 4 in a row, actually. Yeah, maybe I should stop doing the invis swag. We went plus 302. Let's see. So we had what? We had that one fail, and then I forgot to do my 8th attack. Let's get some more troops, I guess. But hopefully we don't have, I'm hoping we don't get hammered on defense. We might not even take some of these last 4. Because yesterday we only took 4 anyway. I figure we'll probably take at least a couple more. But even if we take the remaining 4, we're still in a pretty good spot. We'll definitely go positive regardless. Then tomorrow we'll stay over 5,500. Which is weirdly an annoying spot to be stuck. Normal people swag their invis in the middle of the base. That's true. Yesterday you got minus 270. I don't know if that's good or bad based on what league you're in. That could be good, or that could be really not so good. I'm low enough, I don't even think they could get 270. Hey, King J. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Minus 270 overall. Was it overall? That's really not good. I'd have to say you didn't attack if you got minus 270 overall. Oh, I scroll? There we go. My chat got paused. Alright. So, let's go ahead and work on the Town Hall 16 guide a little bit. See if we can get that at least somewhat done, because I got like another hour before I gotta dip out. You're at 5,600 plus, and you got plus 50. I see. That's not too bad then. Not bad at all. I wonder how many people are pushing for like 6K for this last Legend season. It's probably more than usual, I'd imagine. Alrighty. What birthday cake? I didn't realize we had like an anime birthday cake. Do I have any on the edge? I do. So let's get rid of that. Because these are going to be in the way. Clean up the edges a little bit. I don't even know why this is out. Stash these decos. I guess we're just removing that one. And my gem box. Alright, I really need to get these walls done on this account. They're lacking. I need to farm my little accounts. I need to do more streams like that. Like I feel like I've said that before. Pretty sure we've said that before, but yeah. Need to get these things farmed up. Especially during Hammer Jam. Once Hammer Jam comes out, we gotta try to get these all maxed out. Or at least close enough. Because once Town Hall 18 comes out, I want to take all these accounts and just move them up by one Town Hall level. And then keep doing that every time a new Town Hall comes out. Might be the last time anyone can get that high. True. Yeah, I would love to see more details on the ranked system, but it sounds like we're not getting any more info until sneak peeks come out, which will be next month. So, I guess we just gotta wait and see, as always. I do wish that I was a super creator, especially for the base building side of things. Because the base building orgs that have super creator status, they get kind of an unfair heads up on some of the changes that are coming. So it makes it a little easier for them to plan for like upcoming packs or content or whatever. Also, do I still have Stronghold on here? What base? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Take this one apart then. Let's get rid of all this other junk in the middle. Thought I already removed that. And we'll get this thing started. Should be good to go. Oh. That's what you're doing. You've got 3, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Nice. It can definitely be a lot to keep up with. Alright, here we go. So put the Town Hall 16 over here. Guess that's kind of in the way still. There it goes, finally. That's annoying. Town Hall 16, is this the Town Hall level where... I think this is the Town Hall level where the upgrade to the Clan Castle is kind of worthless. Let me double check. Because I'm pretty sure it only gives you one extra slot for what's it called? For siege machines. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to make this a pretty low priority, actually. I'll just take it off for now. I'll put it at the tail end of the offensive stuff. Should I already skip all the offensive stuff? Nope, this is all defense. They changed the order on me? Everything's on the other side. Alright, so... Hero Hall as always. Get your heroes upgrading. You unlock a new equipment for the blacksmith. I like to double check all my facts while I'm putting this together for anybody who hasn't watched me do one of these guides before. So I want to make sure that absolutely nothing I put in is incorrect information. So even if I'm 80% sure of something, I want to make 100% sure. Town hall level required, 16. Unlocks. Nothing new. Okay. So it's not like a super high priority then. You do lab before equipment? Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to see if the blacksmith unlocked anything new. But yeah, you want to actually do, I would say lab even before the hero hall. Those are, I mean, you kind of want to do this at the same time, to be honest. Let's see what else. This, oops, not that. I mean, eventually. I meant to set this down here. That's kind of an extra thing. That's like your pay-to-win hut. We don't really worry too much about that. Army camps. Do they go up a level? Town Hall 16. I'm thinking no. And I'm thinking correctly. So you get a level at Town Hall 15 and a level at Town Hall 17. So these do not get a level. You get an army camp level? You do not. I just double checked. I couldn't remember. I knew there was another level, but looks like not until Town Hall 17. Which makes sense. Let's see what spell you unlock at Town Hall 16. Overgrowth, right? These ads, man, are killing me. Oh, it doesn't get a level at Town Hall 16. Never mind. Really? Okay, I guess you have all spells unlocked at Town Hall 15, so I suppose that makes sense. Let's see about the Dark Spell Factory is probably the same then. And yes. All your Dark Spell Factory stuff is unlocked at Town Hall 14, actually. Barracks? Do the barracks get a level? I think so, right? Because they unlock the furnace, I believe, at Town Hall 16. And yes, Town Hall 16. No, it's not. It's the thrower. It's that troop that we all forget about. So that's not going to be a high priority. Still higher than the blacksmith, though. Pets. Hold on, before we do that, let me double check the dark barracks. Oh, this would be the one with the furnace. I forgot it's a dark troop, but it unlocks at Town Hall 15. So that is a no-go. No new levels. Hello, San. How's it going? Let's do pet house. So you get... Oh yeah, you get Spirit Fox and Angry Jelly. That's a high priority. I'll just actually put this up here. So those are your 3 most important upgrades at the start of Town Hall 16. The workshop is never a high priority because you can take it in the CC, but let's see if you get a new level on it anyway. What will be the new update of Town Hall 17? Please explain. So the next update is going to be, and it's not just for Town Hall 17, but the next update is going to be focused around restructuring multiplayer attacks in Legend League. There will not be any more major, like, Town Hall 17 updates. Town Hall 17 is basically complete. We're not getting any new building levels, no new troop levels, nothing like that. They're done with it. Because, I mean, we got Town Hall 18 right around the corner. So adding things at this point would be kind of silly. So the next update should be the Legends League rework and whatever else they add in with that. And then the update after that should be Town Hall 18, which will be November-ish. It might even be as early as like November 17th, based on a tweet they put out. Because that's when the crafted defense season ends. Alright, Town Hall 16, you get the troop launcher. I would say that's not a high priority. I would still make it more of a little lower priority than the barracks, though. Okay, come on. And then what was that? Is that it for the... I mean, we got all the hero pedestals that kind of go with the hero hall. And I think that's it for the offensive stuff. I'm not sure if I missed anything. Of course, Clan Castle, but we'll put that in late. We're not super worried about the Clan Castle. It's terrible at Town Hall 16. Actually, since we're done with the offense, let's stick it down here on the back end. And then I'm going to make a note of this once we get to it, that I wouldn't necessarily even worry about upgrading it until you're about done with Town Hall 16. Personally. Alright, let's draw a little bit of a wall here. And then all the defensive stuff will go in between. And we'll put the rest of the walls down later. No spring traps rework. That is with the next update as well. They didn't cancel it. It's still coming. But it's not really, it's not really a Town Hall 17 change. It's just a thing for everybody. Who replaced Vatic in the last chance qualifiers? Okay, so I didn't talk about this, but apparently Vatic has been disqualified. There's been some drama in the esports scene over the last, basically this weekend. I do not know who is replacing Vatic on the last chance qualifiers. I think it's been announced, but I haven't seen it yet. If anybody in chat knows, you can let us know. But yeah, I have no idea. Unfortunate that that's how things are going to end for Vatic. But I guess it is what it is sometimes. Alright, I'll worry about the rest of those later. Sorry. My brain goes burr sometimes. Will there be a ban wave this month? So, when the new update comes out, which will be next month, there's going to be a bit of a ban wave going into the new ranked system, because anybody who's broken TOS and joins the ranked thing is going to get their account scanned for breaking TOS. And I think that we will see, when that happens, a lot of people getting banned. So, don't break TOS. It's pretty good advice, generally. Alright, let's see what we're going to do for defense. So, first, defenses. Let me just throw out a few that are, like, high importance defenses. And then we'll kind of organize these and then move on from there. Which, I think this is the first Town Hall level where you get any of these merged things. I'd say those are probably the highest priority to start early on. The rest of these are like lower tier. I think we'll get into like the Expos and the Inferno Towers. Spell Towers, they don't get a level, right? They're fully maxed at Town Hall 16. But I'm going to double check. I don't want to be wrong. So dumb, I agree. Does the Blacksmith have a new level? It does at Town Hall 16. But I think it just raises the cap for how high you can upgrade your equipment. So it doesn't give you a new equipment, it just lets you upgrade them to higher levels. You're wrong often. Me too, but I try not to be in videos. So I gotta pretend I know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's see Spell Towers. I'm pretty sure they're done at Town Hall 15. Cool. Just wanted to be extra certain. Alright, I'm gonna say, for Town Hall 16, you really want to get these done first. And then you're gonna go Eagle, Monolith, Scatters, Infernos, Expos. So let's put the rest of these down. Are there any disagreements? Am I out of my mind? Feel free to argue with me. I don't mind rethinking things. Also, do I just not have my extra cannon? What the hell? Where's it at? Do I have to buy my cannon? I thought I had everything already done. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Ah, I didn't know that was still there. Crafted defenses are boring? I would strongly disagree. They've made attacking so much more interesting to watch. Especially the hook tower. The hook tower is hilarious. So I don't know what you're on about. Let's see if I can get enough gold to do this real quick. I had no idea I was still missing a building. So that's good to know. The fun things you discover when doing these videos. Let's just do it this way. Oh, I can only get one? I thought I could just fill my gold with that. I think that's enough. It was what, 12 million? Upgrade cannon to 21. My cannons aren't even high enough. Oh no, alright, we're just gonna skip it for now. I'll just make a note of it in the video. I guess that's why it's not like giving me the big red symbol down in the bottom to let me know that I'm missing a building. It's because I don't have my cannons leveled up. They have to change the crafted defense with the new set. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, anyway. Oh, it looks like I just need to upgrade one cannon, but that's going to take all my gold. We'll go ahead and start that upgrade while I'm thinking about it. Where'd that level 20 cannon go? Oh, it's only 3 million? It's not too bad. Alright, back on track, right? There we go. Alright, let's lay out the rest of these then. Lay out the expos. Come on. Then after this will be air defenses. Sweepers don't get a level. I'm confident enough in that to just set them over here. Oh, builder huts. I forgot about builder huts. Let's do air defenses and then builder huts. Because you should already have your builder huts up to level 5 at this point. So having them wait on that one extra level is not going to be a big deal, but they definitely need to be up here. That is an important thing to get done. How are we looking so far? We like it? We angry? We're almost done. Oops. I didn't drop you out. Well, I'm not hearing any arguments, so we will press on. Let's go Tesla's next. Wizard towers, archer towers, bomb towers. Do archer towers and cannons even get a new level? Hold on. They might not get a new level because of the merged defenses. So I think they're supposed to be level 21 at Town Hall 15. That's a good catch. Thanks for pointing that out. So yeah, your archer towers and cannons need to already be leveled up here. We're gonna have a lot of space for these. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to have merged defenses and new levels on archer towers and cannons in the same town hall. Drop it back one more, get these last ones in. Alright, so everything on this side doesn't get a new level. There. Much better. Think they're at Town Hall 15? Yeah. Town Hall 15. You prioritize Teslas? I do like Teslas. But, well, the nice thing about Teslas is the attacker can't see what level they are before they start attacking. So if you have, like, maxed out Teslas, but the rest of your base is rushed, it can be kind of a surprise. Wonder if you can merge the cannons if they are level 1. No, actually, the reason I don't have my extra cannon is because the cannons have to be level 21 to merge. And my cannons are level 20. I have one at 21, but the other one's at 20. Which is kind of annoying. So I gotta upgrade one of these cannons up. Actually, one of them's in progress now. But yeah, that would be funny if you could have like a level 1... a level 1 cannon merge for a tiny ricochet cannon. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, the cannons have to be maxed. Alright, bomb towers. Do any of these traps get new levels? We know this doesn't. Have to check. Because I don't remember. Then we got a bunch of storages and collectors. Do any of those get new levels? Let's see. I might have to make more space on that right side. I'll just dump them all into here. They don't all have to be on the right side. Town Hall 14, they're all maxed. We'll move this over here for an honorable mention, I guess. Stick it up in this corner. What time is it? 12:43. We're good. So many. Now they get supercharges. But we don't want people doing supercharges if they're not maxed out. I wouldn't advise it anyway. Just kind of wasting resources. I'm assuming the storages don't go up either. I'll just double check that really quickly as well. All but spring traps, and tornado and sweeper. Gotcha. And then the gold mine, elixir storage. Sorry, not gold mine, gold storage. Oh, they do get new levels. Okay, they get new levels at every town hall level. So we'll kind of set them off to the side, I suppose. Keep that thing out of the way. How does the helper hut even work, actually? Does it have levels to upgrade? No, you just upgrade the individual workers, okay. So yeah, it's not even really anything to consider. Yeah, those are low priority for sure. So are the mortars. They need to do like a merged mortar defense or something. Maybe merge the mortar with the bomb tower. That'd be kind of dope. I could get on board with that. They gotta do something. The poor mortar. The only time the mortar gets to shine is if there's a like a flame flinger on the edge. Need to upgrade your towers to go to Town Hall 17. Yep. let's see. Said all but spring traps, tornado, and sweeper. So we can put the spring traps in here. Oh, I gotta get bases ready too. I forgot about that part. Whoops. I'll have to do that part off stream, I guess, because I didn't get bases ready for this. That's okay. And then for the traps priority, oops. Do skellies get a level? Doesn't seem like they would. I forgot the Clash Wiki. The Clash Wiki doesn't like slang. It's like skelly trap. We've never heard of such a thing. Surely you mean skeleton trap. Now they're maxed at Town Hall 10. Okay, I thought so. We need more skeleton trap levels. We're overdue. It would actually be really cool to have skeleton traps that do that spawn those armored skeletons. I think they could actually do that with the spell tower. Put in a skeleton option and it spawns a bunch of armored skeletons. The ones that take 2 hits to go down. From the Town Hall 18 Town Hall. Oh, you mean merge the mortars with the Town Hall 18? I mean, it's not quite an eagle. But I'm sure they could make it interesting. Okay. And everything else should get a level. I'll double check really quickly just to be sure. Okay, we're good. So I'm actually going to do it like this. There's a lot of bombs. I realize how many we had now. That's crazy. 7 of them. This one does. So those are the 2 most important traps. Then we got the red air bombs. But you still want to upgrade to try to take out healers. And then the mini bombs. And I gotta stick the rest of these walls somewhere. There we go. The mini bombs are just kind of there. Freeze spell tower. I think that would be really annoying. Shells coming out with sludge. Yeah, that would be neat. Bats that attack heroes. Yeah, that'd be neat as well. Alright. Let me stick the rest of the walls in and we'll be good to go. Aside from the bases. Oops, I'm trying to do this. Fine, I'll zoom in. Saying my finger's too big. Got 5 left. Beautiful, we're done. We need to apply to Supercell. Yeah, let's get you guys on board. All right, let's record a little video. Today we're going to take a look at the Ultimate Town Hall 16 upgrade guide, what you guys should focus on early on to give you the best progression. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to share some war bases with you guys. If you want to stick around, the links for those will be down in the description below. Cue the little intro. Here comes the voice. the voice. So as always, the first thing you want to start out with at any town hall level is going to be the offensive stuff. So we're going to take a look here. The first things you want to upgrade are going to be your laboratory and your hero hall. That way you can keep your troops upgrading and keep your heroes upgrading. And then after that, of course, you got 2 new amazing pets coming at Town Hall 16. So you want to make sure you upgrade your pet house and get those new pets unlocked. Keep your pets upgrading as well. And then moving it down the line. So it quickly diminishes how important the offensive stuff is as we move down here, because the troop that you unlock at Town Hall 16 is the thrower. It's not like a highly popular, very important troop, but you still want to get it unlocked because by the time this video comes out, or by the time you watch it, the thrower might be a really good troop. It's not terrible as is, but something you might want to consider. Unlock the thrower. You can upgrade the workshop. It's a low priority because you can always get the siege machine in your CC, but you also want to not have to rely on CC donations if you can help it, so you can get that unlocked. And then, of course, upgrade your blacksmith. That way you can upgrade your equipment. You don't get any new equipments at Town Hall 16 through the upgrading of the blacksmith, but it lets you raise up the cap of how high you're able to upgrade your stuff. And then finally, and I would even recommend just kind of skipping this upgrade, because at Town Hall 16, the clan castle upgrade for this level is actually worthless. For the first time, I'm actually not recommending that you upgrade the clan castle early on. I would skip this until much later, even maybe when you're about ready to go up to Town Hall 17. But from here, you're basically done with offense and you can start on the defense. And if you're going to do walls, what I recommend is early on, you're going to be focusing your builders on dark elixir and regular elixir upgrades with your offensive stuff. So take your extra gold and dump it into your walls at this point. As you can see, my walls need a lot of love. I've got to get these caught up. But once you change gears and you move over to the defense, and now you're using your gold to keep your builders busy, that's when you then want to switch to using elixir for the walls, because you should be pretty much done with your elixir. I mean, the laboratory is going to take forever, but take whatever extra elixir you have then, and then keep feeding that into the walls. That way you've got continuous wall upgrades going. But let's take a look at the defensive stuff now. Also forgot to mention, the first thing you should do is purchase all your buildings. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I should have said that at the start. That's annoying. Oh well, we'll just throw it in here. Also, I forgot to mention at the start of the video, the very first thing you should actually do when you get to Town Hall 16 is purchase all of your buildings. So go ahead and buy all the new stuff, get that placed on your map. And then the other thing is you want to go ahead and just merge your towers. Now, you do have to have 2 maxed out archer towers per multi-archer tower and 2 maxed out cannons. That's why you see I'm actually missing a cannon. I didn't realize I didn't have another maxed out cannon. So right now I only have 1. So I'm currently upgrading one of my cannons so I can finish getting out the ricochet cannons. But especially if this is your main account, you really want to make sure that you get that done early on. So get your gear towers, or not gear towers, your merged defenses, get those going and get those upgraded first once you're done with your offense and ready to move on to defense. After those are done, maxed out, upgrade your monolith, get your eagle maxed out. These are going to be your heaviest hitters. Same thing for the scatter shots, heavy hitters. After that, follow up with the Inferno Towers, the Expos, and the air defenses. Now, the air defenses are incredibly important as well, obviously because dragons are so relevant. So once you got all those big defenses out of the way, we can move on, get your builder huts, get your Teslas done. Some people like to do Teslas super early. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially if your base is a relatively low level. It is nice sometimes to have the high level Teslas popping up where the attackers don't expect it, but I have them down here just as a general area to put them in. But then we got the wizard towers and the bomb towers, and you can do the mortars if you really want to, but honestly from here I would jump to traps. Again, traps are one of those things you can kind of do whenever. I usually just save them for the end, but if you've got like a little bit of gold here and there and you want to just throw it on some traps, I recommend doing the bomb towers and the seeking air mines first. Those are going to be your biggest defenses, especially with the Royal Champion Charge and dragons again being so prevalent. You don't want to sleep on the red air bombs. Those are really good for taking down healers, especially on well-designed bases. And then finally, the mini bombs, they're just kind of there, give them their extra level, not a very high priority whatsoever. So after that is just storages, right? Yes. And then finally, the only other thing that I haven't mentioned is going to be the storages. You can upgrade them as you need them. You really shouldn't even need them, so I would just generally keep these for last. If you're trying to upgrade every single thing for your Town Hall level, I would probably go up to Town Hall 17 before the storages are even done, personally. But if you do want to do them, they're very low priority. I kind of would actually even put them a higher priority than the Clan Castle, because again, the Clan Castle doesn't really give you anything for this upgraded Town Hall 16, unfortunately. I'm gonna catch up with the chat. If one bat dies, it spawns another bat. That'd be correct. The shrink trap? Yes, the shrink trap was weird. The shrink trap was very weird. Oh, I didn't really go over... I'll probably cut this out and put it back in the offensive stuff, but I didn't really talk about like the lab or the equipment upgrades. So we'll kind of just go over that really quickly. It gets kind of pointless to do these like breakdowns because it really does depend on the person. So it's not like there's one like clear-cut answer for what should I upgrade in the lab or what should I upgrade as far as equipment. So it's kind of silly, but we'll go over it. Earthquake spell, but when it drops, the radius slows down the troops that walk throughout it and take damage. That's an interesting idea. For sure. I'd like it better, though, if there was some way that it could affect air as well, but it wouldn't really make sense for it to affect air. Because we don't want to get to a point where dragons are, like, the only way to go. We gotta counter those bad boys, too. I like the bad idea. I guess if we did the Skelly Trap... Well, the thing about the Skelly Trap, though, is even if they can't hit the dragons, they still distract the dragons. Which is also valuable. Alright, let's talk about some of this offensive stuff really quickly. So before we move off the offense, we'll take a look at some things to prioritize specifically. So for the laboratory... Again, for a lot of these, it really just depends on what attack strategies you want to do. Figure out what attacks you want to work on and practice with for 3-star strategies, and just focus on using those troops. You can, of course, upgrade the Goblin for some farming if you want to use the Sneaky Goblin. Otherwise, just farm with your 3-star attack strategy. So whatever that strategy happens to be, figure out what troops are in that comp and focus on them. And then from there, just kind of try to keep your laboratory working all the time. You can see I got so much stuff in mind because I'm not doing a good job of keeping it moving, but for yours, you absolutely should. For hero prioritization, I just try to keep my heroes like within a reasonable amount of levels. So like if I do 5 levels on one hero, then I'll move over, do another 5 levels on another hero. I try to not let one hero get like way out ahead of the others or way behind all the others, because especially you never know when you might want to change up your strategy. You might be a person who never uses the Barbarian King because you like your dragon attacks, but maybe you find another attack strategy that you want to use, but it does use the king, and then you're in a bit of a pickle if your king's like 30 levels too low. So just try to keep your heroes even, try to get them maxed out as early as possible. It's going to help you out quite a bit. I know it's easier said than done. It's annoying skipping wars, but just do your best there. Try to get those Try to get those going. It's going to help you out a lot. I do actually have recommendations for pets. The bat for drags too. Yeah, true. Now for prioritizing the pets, I wouldn't put another drop of Dark Elixir into Lassie. The owl is good for air attacks. The yak can be good. Unicorn can be good. The best pets, however, the Frosty, the Diggy, the Fox are incredibly good pets. The Phoenix is an incredibly good pet. The Angry Jelly can be a really good pet, but that's more strategy specific, so that's not really a pet that you're just going to throw on for any attack strategy. So if you happen to be doing an attack strategy that utilizes the Angry Jelly, definitely go for it. Otherwise, it might not be a super high priority. We don't really see a whole lot of usage out of the Lizard. Like, it can be good, but there's just better options. And then again, like I said, Lassie's not so great. I wouldn't worry about that too much. And you're honestly probably not going to use the yak a whole lot at this level. And then finally, we do have equipments. It's going to be more of the same thing. It really just depends on what your attack strategy is. I think at this level, if you have the Lava Loon Puppet for the Warden, which I do not, the Lava Loon Puppet's actually really good, but I'm not going to get into too many specifics with epics, especially because a lot of people are missing those. But again, look at the attack strategy, find some attack strategies on YouTube, see what those equipments are, and then work on those. Maybe find some guides on each equipment. If you're not sure about an equipment, you can either try to use a Mighty Morsel, which is a magic snack that boosts it up to max level, or just look for guides on YouTube to see if that's going to be worth putting your resources into, because ores are very precious. So you do want to be careful as to what you're actually upgrading when it comes to equipment. And that should be every little thing about offense. Of course, those last 3 bits being a bit general, but it kind of has to be. And then I think that's it. I think after this, we got to do the war bases for Town Hall 16. But that's a pretty good chunk of the video done. I'm happy with that. Very good. So I'll finish that later. Let's do Legends attacks for the rest of the stream. Because I've got like 20 to 30 minutes before I gotta bounce. Let's get back into Legends. But there we go. And then we'll do the Town Hall 17. I might do it off stream or we'll do it tomorrow. One or the other. People were asking me about Town Hall 17 guides, like right after Town Hall 17 came out. Do you guys think I should do upgrade guides for Town Halls that I know have more content coming? Maybe it just gets me more videos out there if I do like a March Town Hall 18 upgrade guide. Or actually, I would do like a November Town Hall 18 upgrade guide and then just do one every few months. Or should I do it the way I did Town Hall 17 and just wait until the end of the Town Hall 17 cycle and do it? I think maybe we'll do like more frequent Town Hall 18 upgrade guides when Town Hall 18 comes out and see how they do and go from there. Alright, let's do some dragon attacks. Let's switch it up. Yesterday, I did do my attacks. Looks like I did all 8 of them on this account. That's crazy. See how high we get today. Oh, let's do predictions. If anybody still wants to do those on Twitch. First prediction is live. Here we go. So the first prediction, if anybody puts points in, is for the next attack, not this one. And we got like a real base right off the bat. Nothing rushed here. Sheesh. We like that. Alright, get through all these. Taking on the prince. I think the fox just got nuked. Okay. Take out that multi-archer tower and call it good. Yoink. Alright, everybody in. We triggered the invis, but I don't think it's going to be down. I think it's going to take too long to get to it before the thing recharges. Oh well. Where's my prince at? There he is. Okay, we did get through it before it recharged. That's cool. That was not really a good spot for that rage, though. What was I doing there? It's hard to say. Oh, my goodness. Alright, RC's pushing. What happened? Papa Bear with the resub. Hey, thank you so much for the 10 months, Papa Bear. Appreciate that a lot. It's been a minute. How have you been? Oh, you said the same thing. It's been a long time since I caught you live. I'm doing great. How you doing? It has been a little while. Hope you're doing well. Also, you probably didn't hear, but I I did ask Twitch, or not, I didn't ask Twitch. I asked Supercell about the Twitch drops happening again. And I finally got an answer. They said that Twitch drops will happen again, they just don't know when yet. Also, I messed this attack up. That's annoying. Oh well. So yeah, we will have Twitch drops again. Will I have a code? That's less certain. We'll find out, I guess. Yeah, it's, I'm at least happy that Twitch drops are happening, though. I was very glad to hear that news. Alrighty, let's do the next one. This will be for the points. Do we have any points in? Nah, that's okay. We'll skip the points. We'll just kind of roll through these attacks. Try to get through them all before I got a dip. These bases are definitely tougher. Or at least more upgraded. Of course, the Fox just stands right there, taking the shots from the Expo. Go. Get the scatter. There's that. That first dirty fence down. Let's send the Ice Hound in. I almost missed it with that ice block because that sweeper pushing my troops back. That would have been bad. Man, these sweepers are so annoying. Do that. Freeze you. Oh, I missed the air defense. It's alright, I only got one more shot in before the RC got it. Still dumb, though. This time we got the triple, although this is a bit more of a rushed base. Here we go. GG. Alright. We got it. No, when was that? When was what? Got back from the Philippines a little bit ago. Nice. Spent a month there on vacation with your family there. That's awesome, man. Very cool. Glad you had a good time. Like months ago, you don't know when exactly? Oh, the shrink trap. Wow, you went way back. I was lost there for a minute. Yeah, they did that. That was a while ago. It was for like a seasonal gimmick. This is a couple years though, I think. It was in a labyrinth event. Yeah, something like that. I think you could still see the shrink trap in the single player. If you do some of the goblin maps, it's still there. I don't remember which ones, but I know it's in there somewhere. Alright, let's see. Clear this area out down here. Why she go to the mortar? Why does the RC hate me? Okay. Alright, all these guys will move in. Where's that sweeper? Okay, it's up there. My warden needs to catch up with everybody. That would be fantastic. I think we're okay. That was a bit of a sketchy hit. There's still quite a bit to get through. Should be okay, though. We'll see. Let's not let the RC die. That'd be good. GG. That should do it. You're looking for a few. Gotta give troops to your clanmate. Sounds good. There we go. Got it. Also, we're climbing back up on the subs. I think we were at 9 when I started stream. Did I miss a resub earlier? Because we're up by 2 now. Someone might have done one in secret. But I appreciate the resubs. Back up to 11. I put the sub goal on and we've been moving backward since then. I feel like people don't want to see me go camping. The shrink trap is in level 55 magic practice. There you go. Appreciate that, Papa Bear. What to do here? I think it's pretty obvious, actually. Who stacks a compartment like this? Yoink. And the fire spitter facing that way is kind of odd, too. Here we go. I made fun of the base, so now I can't fail. I think that's how that works, right? Balloons out of the CC. What even pulled the balloons? Oh, it must have been the frost mites from the from Frosty? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. More balloons. Let's go to the RC down here, I guess. I knew the king was down there, but I didn't want to go into double cannons either. We're chilling. Easy peasy. Regular golem defense? Well, you know the regular golem is the best defensive golem, right? Wait, we don't all run regular golems on defense? I like to pair mine up with a Yeti. Alright, how many attacks? We are halfway through. Let's keep them rolling. Get them all done. Let's see. Fire spitters pointing to the right. Sweepers can be sniped with an arrow. I like it. And the RC can go into a hole. I like it. It's actually a pretty high value hole, too. Lots of value. I like that. Alright, stop chasing the champion. Just recall. It's fine. Oops, I missed the sweeper. That's okay. We'll just have to deal with a sweeper. Okay. This is proving to be quite annoying. Oops. I missed. Oh, wait, no, I got it. I just barely got that hound in the ice block. That sweeper was trying to tug him out of there. Not this time. 2 more invis. I think we should be good. Should be chilling. GG. Another triple. I don't think we're going to get as high as the other account, just because I haven't done as many attacks on this account. Also, I'm capped on elixir. I don't know if I can even do anything with that at this point. There might be some small upgrades we can do. We'll see. 3 stars. Yes, ma'am. Alright. Oh, we do have some free builders. Looks like my seasonal defense has 3 on it already. Actually, this one's 20 gems. We'll finish that. Upgrade that again. There we go. Now all 3 of those are going. So it's just supercharges from here. Is it all gold? There's nothing I can do with elixir? I guess not. I can convert it. At least a little bit of it. We're gonna be right back up to max. I should probably upgrade the converter lady, but man, these helpers are so expensive. I don't even know if helper is the right word for them. More like little thieves. Stealing all my gems. Let's do a hidden Tesla. And a builder's hut. Sure. Sure, doesn't matter. They're helping you use your gems? Yeah, that's true. Oh, you got too much money? Let us help you out with that. Plus 82 on the day. We still have 3 defenses and 3 attacks. Let's do it. We're barely going to be over 5,200 for the day then, once we get these attacks done. What in the tarnation is this base? I think from the top will be easier. I don't even need to use my CC on this. Go to the right. Hit the expo, thank you. Nope, I almost dropped it in. Not this time. There we go. Now we're moving. Not really a good spot for the Ice Hound, but whatever. We'll make do. Just pushing through the core and we will be in good shape. Also forgot that we sub the RC. Let's do that. Nice. Come on, pop. There it is. Ice Hound coming in clutch. What'd I miss over here? Coco with the raid. Oh my goodness. Look at this insanely difficult base I'm taking on. It's crazy. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Coco. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Clash of Clans camping trip. Maybe. We'll see. I made it kind of a big sub goal for us, so we have to hit it before it gets too cold outside. Otherwise, I will end it. I'm not doing a December camping trip. That's what people are waiting for. They're trying to make me suffer. I know how you guys work. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome in, Swifty. Hello, hello. Bob, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. We're just kind of finishing off my last few Legends hits here. Doing some Dragons. The main account I finally got up over 5,500. This one's not quite going to be there today, but maybe tomorrow. How are you going to make it a Clash of Clans trip? It'll be tricky, but I think I figured out how to do IRL streaming while having a phone screen on the overlay as well. So it's more gonna be testing that than anything. Because I'm gonna do a lot of IRL stuff for Atlanta. So I want to make sure that's all working properly. I figured it'd be a fun way to test it. If we don't hit the goal, I'll just test it anyway, I guess. But yeah, so when I do go to Atlanta, I'm actually driving down. And I'm planning on, like, live streaming the whole drive, which will be fun, maybe. And then I want to do a lot of stuff while we're actually in Atlanta as well. As much as we can while we're there for IRL streaming and recording vlogs. Trying to decide if I should even bother dropping in my CC. Probably didn't need to. But that's okay. It's hard to yap and attack at the same time. But we'll do it. We'll figure it out. IRL streamer incoming. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I've tried to do a few things IRL, but it's kind of a pain to get everything set up and working. Like, more of a pain than I'd imagined. It's also kind of pricey. Because you have to have, like, special things to make that work. Test run of IRL for Worlds? Yeah. It'll either be the camping trip or we'll just do, like, a hiking trip again. Like we did before. And then test it that way. I think that's everything that we need to worry about there. We'll freeze that. Just trying to kill my last few dragons. There we go. GG. Don't even need the extra spells. Maybe we should do some interviews while we're down there. Interview some other clashers that we meet. Put people on the spot. Maybe don't do that, but I think interviewing people could be fun too. It depends on what the DreamHack experience is going to be like. Because last time we went to DreamHack, that was for Mobile Open Snapdragon. And it was an incredibly loud venue. Because there's other stuff. There's stuff other than Clash of Clans happening in the background. So there's a lot of extra noise because of that. And that would make for a tricky interview type place. So that might make things a little bit difficult. Does adding a few Dragon Riders feel nicer? I do think so. I added the Dragon Riders back to the army comp after the Dragon Riders got a new level. And I've been liking it. Alright, let's think about this one. We want to arrow from the left or right. So I guess we'll go from the bottom with the RC. Oh, hello, Tesla Farm. Barely got all those down. In the circle, beautiful. The ice golems might be a little annoying. Just gonna back-to-back invis here. I think Fox is dead anyway, unfortunately. I should have went back-to-back a little bit sooner to keep the Fox alive. That's alright. Ice Hound, there it is. Cool. Now, for those of you who missed my first account, my main account's actually running Super Hogs. The reason we're running Dragons on this account is just to kind of switch things up. That way I'm not running the same attack strategy for 16 attacks a day. I need to switch it up to something else, because honestly, Dragons are getting a bit old. So we'll have to figure out something. I was doing the Super Yeti, but I'm not a really big fan of Fireball still. So maybe I find a different Super Yeti comp. That could be something. Because Super Yetis are pretty strong. Rip that baby dragon, jeez. The Invis is going to be annoying too. There we go. Plus we have a lot of troops left over. Not a big deal. We don't need the rage. We're chilling. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the camping trip. Here we go. I did get a new, what's it called? A new power bank. The thing is massive. It's funny because I had a nice power bank. It's not as nice as the one I just ordered, but I had a nice power bank in Finland. And I didn't think about it, but on the way home, instead of keeping it in my carry-on, I just put it in the suitcase when I was packing things up. And the airports took it from me because you're not supposed to have power banks in your suitcase. So I lost it. Oh, we just finished the last attack. I thought we still had more to go. So I messed up one attack. Other than that, we did fine. Defense is kind of all over the place. I've been tripled and one-starred twice. Unlucky. We're at 5408. My main account's at 55 something, I think. 5586. I still have a few defenses on both to take, so we'll probably finish the day a little bit lower on both of those. But I've got some things I've got to go take care of for the day. I appreciate... Let me do a quick shout out really quick before we head out of here. If for some reason anybody in here is lurking not following Coco, go check out her channel for sure. What days do I stream? I tend to stream mostly on the weekend, but I will stream throughout the week. I don't have set days because I just kind of have to work around my work schedule, so I don't have any set days right now. Now, if I were to go full-time at some point in the future, we'll stream every day, but we're still a little ways from doing that quite yet. But thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. We're going to find somebody to pass the raid on to before we get out of here. For those of you on Kick and YouTube, have a good day. We'll end